This is a WCPO 9 breaking news alert.
Tonight, we begin with reports of a deadly shooting at Michigan State University. Campus police say one person is dead, several more are injured. Now they're enforcing a shelter in place for everyone on campus as they search for the shooter. They just announced all campus activities, including athletics and classes, are canceled for the next 48 hours. Around 8:30 tonight, police first reported shots fired near Berkey Hall. Then around 9:30, officers reported another shooting at a fitness center about a mile from that initial site. We expect an update from police there any minute. The zoo also brought up the fact that this zoo levy covers only 17% of its budget right now. 40 years ago, that amount would have covered around 41%. They'll have a recommendation by the end of June. The deadline is the first week of August. Voters would decide in November. Chief Tim Holloway says it's the first time in the department's 62-year history an Evendale officer fired a weapon at someone. The chief says a frame-by-frame analysis of the video you're seeing here shows Carlos Ramirez pointing his gun at Police Sergeant Mark Terhar and refusing Terhar's order to drop it. Tonight, Pike County deputies take a man into custody in connection with the overdose death of an inmate at Brown County Jail. Court documents say an inmate alerted officers telling them his cellmate was in the middle of a medical emergency. Medical units transported the inmate to Mount Orab Mercy, where he died. The coroner's office says he died from a narcotics overdose. Monty Wisecup is charged with several counts in connection to that inmate's death. Former Butler County Auditor Roger Reynolds will not be sentenced this week. Reynolds was convicted of having an unlawful interest in a public contract for trying to influence a real estate deal involving his father's property. He could face up to 18 months in prison. Amtrak eyes Ohio for an expansion, and that includes Cincinnati. Tonight, local leaders are looking at the price tag and the possibilities. During this Black History Month, there is a $23 million local project under construction honoring legendary black musicians. Cincinnati's Riverfront will soon house the Black Music Walk of Fame and a parking garage. It's slated to open this summer. This monument to black artists is the brainchild of Hamilton County Commissioner Alicia Reese. Today, she held a news conference saying they're adding Louise Shropshire as an inductee. The late Cincinnatian is thought to have written the hymn that became We Shall Overcome. The walk is expected to open in time for the Cincinnati Music Festival this year.